eyeballs. Let's dive into it. Come on.
Sylvan or Red Deer. As Shalane said, today we are going to give you the good and the bad of each to help you decide, do you want Red Deer or do you want Sylvan Lake?
I'm not here to pop off about either one. I am here to guide you, to help you, to do the research so you don't have to. This is a question that Jason and I get asked all the time. What do you like better, Red Deer, Sylvan Lake? There's no real answer either way. It comes down to lifestyle, community, accessibility, convenience. And so that's why Jason and I are diving in today to give you all the information about Red Deer and Sylvan Lake. So come on, let's dive into it.
All right, so if you guys are moving from anywhere interprovincially, you're moving within Alberta, you're even coming from overseas, because we just got a lead the other day from somebody in Denmark, if you can believe it, and Ireland. That's pretty neat, isn't it? But that's not what we're talking about today. So if you're thinking about moving in 9 days, 90 days, or a year from now, Shalane and I, we do the research. So today's topic, obviously, is which town, which city. Let's get more into it.
Okay guys, if you see me going like this, it's because the mosquitoes are hungry. Yes, we have mosquitoes here in central Alberta. It is hot, it is humid, but that's not the point of this video, and you know I get rambling. So let's talk about the big picture here. Sylvan Lake versus Red Deer. Which one's right? But really, which one's right for you? So let's talk about Red Deer. Red Deer is full of convenience. Red Deer is full of amenities. Red Deer is full of schools, whether you're looking for private, Catholic, specialized services for your kids. We have a big hospital, a major hospital. We have public transit. We have access to 2 international airports that are literally an hour and a half away on each side. So if that is something that you're looking for and need in your life, you're gonna wanna dive into our videos, what moving to central Alberta and what Red Deer really looks like. So if you're new to our channel, you know what you gotta do. Well, no, you don't know because you're new. You gotta like, subscribe, and scroll on over and check out our videos. So if any of this information I talk about today pertains to you, you can go watch that video that's going to be specifically for you. Jason and I help people every day moving into central Alberta from other places across the globe. So that is why we are here today to help take some of the questions out, answer some of the questions, maybe put some more questions in your brain, get things spinning. But let's talk about Sylvan Lake now. Sylvan Lake is a much smaller scale than Red Deer. It is very laid back. It has the beautiful lake. It also has walking trails. It has schools. It has a healthcare center, but not a hospital. What it comes down to in the big picture, guys, is lifestyle. If you're looking for practicality, if you're looking for convenience, Red Deer might be the place for you. If you're looking for laid back, kick your feet up on the beach, relax, walking around with your dog and your flip-flops all the time, Sylvan Lake is probably the place for you. But there's more to it, so let's keep going.
All right, so the next point we always want to talk about, obviously because we're realtors, is the real estate. So I'm just going to try to touch on the Red Deer advantage in far as more inventory, more communities that are growing on the east side. We're also looking at condos, townhouses. All of these are being built in both towns and as well, but Red Deer has more. Red Deer taxes are a little bit less than Sylvan taxes because Red Deer has more of a tax base, so that helps keep our taxes a little bit lower. There's more of a price point variety. So we've got some that are obviously over $1 million, and we've got some that start as low as $100,000, $150,000, depending if you're looking for a townhouse, a condo, that kind of stuff. So the nice thing with Red Deer is there's more of a variety as far as price points. There's more communities. It's a much larger center, so obviously you can pick between the North Red Deer, which is got some really nice communities, or you got more of the southeast or the far east, which are the newer communities. Some say more of the luxury communities. So we've got some brand new divisions such as Bower Woods that's going to be developing as we speak. Lots will be for sale next year, and that's a really exciting area right in the south part. It's close to Bower Ponds. So that's really the neat idea of Red Deer, is just more of a variety. If you're looking to Sylvan Lake, Sylvan also has some really amazing communities, some really high-end communities coming up. They got Marina Bay, which has really nice older homes that have been there for established, and it has some really nice location variety for Airbnbs. You can buy a lot of short-term rentals in Sylvan Lake. So if you're looking for investments, Sylvan might be a great way. Sylvan also has a lifestyle which is obviously based on the purchases. So if you're looking for a lake house, there's so many neat neighborhoods surrounding Sylvan Lake that are very attractive. There's Jarvis Bay, there's Sandy Cove, there's 4 or 5 other ones that are really nice. So those ones are really good to look for. You are going to pay a premium in Sylvan Lake if you want the lake life. If you want to go farther away from the lake, then again, it's not so much of a premium. But if you want the lake view, you're going to pay for it, which obviously everybody expects, and it's well worth it if that's your lifestyle. So in a nutshell, if you like the lower price, lots of times Red Deer has it. If you're looking for the different communities, Red Deer has more variety. For Sylvan, for the home, there's not as much variety, there's not as much inventory typically. So those are factors to take into account. That's your housing review for Red Deer and Sylvan.
All right, let's talk about lifestyle. We're moving and shaking. So let's talk about the pros about lifestyle here in Red Deer. It's easier day-to-day driving. You can get everywhere you need to go fairly quickly. There's enough roads and bike trails and taxis and buses to get everybody around without feeling too congested. Everything is close by that you're going to need to get to, such as Costco, such as Walmart, such as Sobeys, such as the movie theater. There is more indoor recreation. Why do we need more indoor recreation? The same thing I talk about almost in every video. Winter. Winter here in central Alberta is long, but that's not the point of this video, so let's keep going. There's more restaurants, there's more shopping. Who doesn't love shopping and eating? It's better if you like convenience. So if you're a busy family with lots of things to go, you're running here and you're running there, then you might want to think about Red Deer so you're doing less running and more relaxing. Okay, I gotta talk about the cons, but I always gotta put my positive spin on it, like you know. In all my videos, I do. So, it might feel busier than Sylvan Lake because there are way more people, obviously. There's more traffic. Not everybody is riding their beach cruiser bike or walking around in their flip-flops, walking their dog or cruising on their scooter. No, they have less people. So yes, Red Deer will feel busier. There's more city issues in Red Deer. Because we are a city, we're growing, we have lots of infrastructure, problems arise, chaos occurs, but don't worry, we get it handled. It's not gonna last forever. Also, some areas feel more commercial. And if you have a big city and you have infrastructure and you have the community growth, of course you're gonna need commercial and industrial areas. And if that's the kind of job or the field work you're in, then it's gonna be perfect for you. So see, I put a positive spin on everything. Now let's talk about the Sylvan Lake pros. Other than the obvious, lake life. Who wouldn't want lake life? Who doesn't go on vacation and never want to leave? Well, that's what it feels like in Sylvan Lake. You can take long walks by the water, which is on Lakeshore Drive, which has a ton of things to do. The Big Moo for ice cream, you can go for dinner, you can go for lunch, you can go for breakfast. There's a ton of things to do in the winter on the lake. And like I said, just because you're on the lake, you're living at the lake, it doesn't end there. You can go boating. You can go to the Whibbit. What's the Whibbit? You're gonna have to Google it, Sylvan Lake Whibbit. Now they have these big balls that the kids can go on and float across the water, run across the water. You can paddleboard. You can just put your lawn chair in there. Really, living at the lake, activities are endless. It is great for people that love being outside, and it really does feel special when you get to live in Sylvan Lake in the summer and the winter. We're here for it. The cons, but with my positive spin. It feels very busy in summer because everybody wants to come to the lake, everybody wants to enjoy lake life. So obviously it's going to feel busier to the people that live there year-round. Parking. Parking can feel harder because everybody coming in has the car. But if you live there, stop your complaining and just hop on your bike or put on those flip-flops and just get going, and the parking won't bother you. Tourism, all the excited people, all the excited families, all the extra dogs can make it feel busy. But it's for a short time. So if you don't like that, you don't have to endure that. You can just hang out in your backyard, go to a different lake, or come over to Red Deer, because guaranteed the Red Deerians are in Sylvan Lake if it's a nice day. Some people love the energy and the hustle and the bustle. Other people, they don't like it. So that is my spin on the pros and the cons of each community. But again, like Jason and I say, it comes down to lifestyle. So when you decide to pick up that phone, call us, text us, or email us and ask us about this, we're going to do a bit of a deep dive into what you're looking for. What are your needs? Do you have kids? Do you need to be close to a doctor? Do you have a car? Do you like the outdoors? All of these things are like us putting a puzzle piece together to help people like you make the move to Central Alberta easy. Okay, I know I'm rambling. It's time for us to keep on going. Let's talk about families and schools. Red Deer, like I said, has more schools, more school programs. There's more sports teams, there's more dance teams, there's more music programs, there's more arts, there's more clubs. There's just a lot more of everything here in Red Deer. We have the Lookin' Book, so take a look at that. It's a great big book that comes out 3 times a year, full of activities for the kids that are inside and outside. Also, again, like I did say, easier access to services. So you have easier access to different schools, different types of learning supports. There's more medical and more childcare options also available here in Red Deer. So it is better for families juggling multiple schedules, multiple kids. Maybe you're having to have extra family members live with you, maybe grandma and grandpa, or maybe you're an uncle. So if you have a family dynamic that requires a lot of juggling and needs a lot of different supports from different areas in the community, you might want to think about Red Deer. If your life is busy with kids, sports, entertainment, appointments, school pickups, activities, Red Deer can be easier if you want to do life and still have time to relax. Now let's talk about commuting and work. Red Deer is better if you work in Red Deer, easier for healthcare, trades, office jobs, business owners. More central if you commute around Central Alberta. If you have to go to Calgary, Edmonton, Panoka, Lacombe, Innisfail, if you need to get on an airplane and fly out of town, like I said, Red Deer is right in the middle of 2 international airports. Highway 2 access surrounds all of the communities. So if you need to get onto that QE2, the Highway 2, where I started this video, you can access it in so many different parts of the community so that it can shorten down your commute for work so you can spend more time doing the things you like. The commute from Sylvan Lake to Red Deer is very doable for a lot of people, but it's still a commute. In winter, or if you're doing it twice a day, it sometimes can feel like something you don't want to do anymore, something you're dreading doing. Sometimes it gets to be annoying, if I could say a better word. So that's also something for you to think about. Sylvan Lake works really well if you don't mind the commute and you want to come to Red Deer for work. The drive, like I said, it is manageable. If you don't mind driving, then it might be perfect for you. You just make those calls that you didn't do at the office, or you listen to a podcast, or you listen to your awesome music before you get home. Sylvan Lake, it might be for you if you don't mind that commute. It's great if you work remotely and you don't have to drive. So many of us work remotely. It's great if, like I said, lifestyle matters more to you than anything. So let's keep going. I have way more to talk about, so don't leave. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days or 1 year, you're gonna wanna hear what I have to say.
All right, the next one we want to touch on, and we always touch on this because as Shalane always says, we want to keep those dollar bills in your pocket, is the cost of living. So Red Deer has more options. There are, like I mentioned earlier when I was on here, there's a bigger spread between houses. So you can start out quite small in condos, townhouses as far as price points, and get to be very expensive. Now, when you want to go to Sylvan Lake, you want the lake life, and everybody does, but there's always a cost to the lake life. So most people understand that if you're looking for real estate in Sylvan, you're gonna pay more. That doesn't equate just to real estate, that's also their cost of living. So there's some groceries that are more money. Some of the restaurants, they have a much busyness throughout the year, so they try and pack all or 2/3 of their business into half the year. So of course they're going to charge more because they've got the rents, they've got all the overhead throughout their whole year. They try to get into the short period of time. So those things you understand with the lake life, you're going to be paying a little bit more. Obviously, if you're in Red Deer, you work in Red Deer, you're not going to have as much fuel. You're not going to be doing the commute as far. Now, as Shalane mentioned, it's only 15 minutes back and forth between Sylvan and Red Deer, which isn't that far, but you start doing it 5 days a week, that does add up in your fuel things. So you're going to save a little bit of cost of living by being in Red Deer. If you like the discount stores, Red Deer has lots of discount stores. They've got thrift stores, they've got Glass Tagger, they've got a few other discount stores that are really good, and it's surprising the inventory they have in there. But I don't know that Sylvan has as many. Maybe they do, but Red Deer has a bigger variety of that. So if you're looking for the thrift stores or the secondhand stores or the Salvation Army, that Red Deer has that Sylvan does not. So I guess just in summary on the cost of living is people expect to pay a bit more at the lake because you're getting lake life. So if you're looking for any type of savings as far as your cost of savings, your groceries, your restaurants, your fuel, all that kind of stuff, it's going to be a little bit less than Red Deer. Now, it's not a huge amount between the two cities or two towns and cities because obviously a lot of the costs are going to be the same. But overall, we would say if you want to live in Red Deer, it's going to save you a little bit of money on cost of living versus the lake life. But that's expected, and that's something a lot of people budget into. Let's go on to the next topic.
All right, guys, I know we've been here talking a lot, but it is our job to do the research so you don't have to. And if you're still stuck around to this end of the video, this part of the video, thank you. We're nearing the end. So one thing I want to talk about is community. If you're moving to Central Alberta and you're wondering what's going to be best for you, again, I'm not here to pick one over the other. I'm here to deliver the information. So Red Deer is not as transient, you could say, as Sylvan Lake, because Sylvan Lake is for tourists. There's busloads of people coming in to check it out. There's a ton of Airbnbs and people coming for the day to enjoy it. So the community feel, the community vibe might not feel to you as strong as it might in Red Deer, because we don't really have the tour bus coming in to just hang around and walk around the streets in the downtown. Yes, we do have that here for events such as concerts, such as curling, bonspiels, hockey games, sporting events. So yes, Red Deer does have a lot of people coming in and out as well, but not in such a short time and not in such a short footprint, if that kind of makes sense to you. So Red Deer, in my opinion, overall, for all 4 seasons, definitely has a stronger, calmer, easier sense of community. But having said that, I put my spin on it, Sylvan Lake also is a great community. It is also small, so your neighbors are watching out for you. Your neighbors are watching out for your kids. Business owners are local. They want to have the locals come there. So both communities are great. The point of this video is just to kind of give you guys a set of eyes, a different set of eyes on 2 wonderful up and coming communities. Red Deer is fantastic for convenience, for multiple schedules. Sylvan Lake is amazing for lake life, recreation, to kick back, relax. Like I said, when thinking about moving to Central Alberta and when we talk about Red Deer versus Sylvan Lake, it comes down to you. It comes down to your needs, your wants, your objectives, your type of lifestyle. So for Jason and I to sit here to say one community is better than the other, we would never do that because we love both. Shalane Walls, Jason Walls with the Walls Real Estate Group. Whether you're thinking about moving in 9 days, 90 days, or 1 year from now, give us a call, like and subscribe. We are here to help people just like you. If you have any questions about anything you've seen in this video, we are happy to help. Or, like I said, scroll on over and check out our other videos that do a deep dive into all of the topics we just headlined.